Hey guys, welcome back to Tools on a Budget. Today is a review of this Klutch half-inch impact wrench. Claims up to 500 foot-pounds. This is a new impact wrench brought to you guys from Northern Tools. I did buy this myself. This is not sponsored. But I've been hearing a lot of things about this Klutch, and I wanted to see how it held up. And a lot of people were telling me that it's actually a clone of the Hyper Tough. So we'll be sure to take it apart, and then we'll take apart the Hyper Tough as well and compare the two. That'll be in another video, but today is just strictly a review of the Klutch, some of its torque capabilities. Yeah, guys, it claims up to 2600 RPM. Right now they have a special where you buy this tool, which is $79.99, and you get this $59 battery and charger kit for free. So it's 80 bucks all in. You get a impact wrench, charger, and a battery. It is a 2 amp hour battery. The charger looks pretty nice. It looks pretty cool. So charges all Klutch 20 volt lithium ion batteries, wall mountable. It has a chemical resistant shell on it, so that's always nice, especially for mechanics and stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and open this. Oh, let's look at the back first actually. So it says 10 times motor life because it is brushless. 60% more runtime. 500 foot-pounds, like I told you guys. Up to 2600 RPM. Tool only. This is a tool only. For maximum performance, use Klutch 2 amp hour lithium ion battery. I guess right now they don't have a 4 or 5 amp hour, but I'll be sure to research that for you guys. I'll let you guys know. All right. So what you get it packaged. You get a manual, little manual. Everybody just throw those away anyways. You get a belt clip. It's always nice to have these belt clips. I mean, I don't use them, but I just like having them. I'd rather have it than not have it. So here's the tool. Yeah, I can tell you guys this looks very similar to the Hyper Tough. Switch sounds almost identical. If you guys want, I can go get it real quick. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I want to go get my Hyper Tough. This is the Hyper Tough one. From the back, yeah, I would say that pretty much. Yeah, I would say these are exactly the same tool, with a different overmolding or molding in general. Even just let me try to take this off. The switch seems to be a little bit beefier on the Northern. I can't tell you that right now. Yeah, so it does have a higher quality switch. Just from the feel, this one feels very squishy. You can just tell it's just a lower quality switch. It's a little raspy. This one smooth and a nice click. Let's go ahead and open the battery. Let me see. I'm wondering if the batteries are interchangeable. If they are, then you can probably get a Hyper Tough battery and then use that. Let's see. Okay, so this is a Klutch battery on a Hyper Tough tool. That's funny. So they are interchangeable. So this exactly the same tool, but this could be built a little bit better than this one because this has a 2-year warranty too. This also has a 2-year warranty. We don't have any Northerns around here, but I'm from where the Northerns are located. I hear they're pretty popular store. Let's see if the Hyper Tough works on the Klutch. It's a little bit, oh. There we go. All right. For some reason I have an issue putting batteries on. Yeah, so For some reason, I feel like this, the build quality on the motor on this one's a little bit higher quality. Or it could just be it could be like, I got a good clutch and I got a bad hyper tough. And it can be reversed, where you can get a good hyper tough and you can get a clutch with a little bit worse parts. Because these are probably built by some third party Chinese company, where the QC is not that great. They do have separate different little so this one gives you, I guess, the battery life, and then you could change your modes, and then this one just gives you the modes, and then I think the battery life is actually on the battery. Yeah, so you got the battery life here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and charge this battery, and then we're gonna go do some torque tests. And now I'm wondering if you can get more performance if you get the, I think HyperTough has a 4 amp hour battery. I'm gonna go ahead and check that right now, and when I come back, I'll let you guys know. So stay tuned. All right, so let's go ahead and start testing this impact. So it does claim big boy numbers. So let's go ahead and start it off at 150 foot-pounds. There we go. 25. Right there, 150 foot-pounds. So you guys can see right there. Let's move this here. So 150. Here we go. All right. Fully charged. It's on the high right there, if you guys can see it. High. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Easily. All right. $175. Two clicks. Still 4 bars. 3, 2, 1. Easily. All right. Let's move it up to 200. $200. 3, 2, 1. Very easy. Starting to sprinkle a bit. All right, 225. Three, 2, 1. Okay, now my torque wrench maxes out at 250 foot-pounds. So here we go. 250. 3, 2, 1. Oops. That socket's a little worn. But yeah, guys, easily did 250. Not a bad little tool. What I can do is I can put it side by side with the Hyper Tough, and let's see how that rolls. We can do some lag bolts. So that's coming up.
3.
Klutch, fully charged, high mode versus Hyper Tough, fully charged, high mode. 3, 2, 1. Klutch wins. Alright guys, so as you guys saw, it's a pretty capable little tool. I would put it in the same power spectrum as this Hyper Tough because, you know, they are pretty identical. But although I do feel like this one hits just a little bit harder. It feels a little bit more like responsive. I don't know why. It could just be variance in like I said, build quality, where you could get a good one of these or a bad one, or a good one of these and a bad one. But from the samples I have here, this is the better sample versus this is the lower end sample. Could also be because this is actually $20 cheaper. This is $59.99 battery and charger, whereas this is $79.99 tool only. But they are running the promotion where you get the battery and charger free right now. So maybe once they take that off, this is a lot more expensive than this one, where this, you know, spending $60 and you're getting an impact charger and battery, whereas here you're spending $80 for just the tool itself. But like I said, I did pay $80 with the battery and charger because they are running a special right now. I don't know how long that's going to go for, or if it's going to be a permanent thing, where they just make it seem like you're getting a good deal. And $80 is the full set kit, the full tool set kit price. But yeah, this, like I said, this is $79 versus $59. So you're talking a $20 difference for basically almost the same tool. Yeah, I'd probably pick the Hyper Tough most of the time. The only time I would probably pick this is if I live next to a Northern tool where, you know, you can walk in easily and swap it out if you have any issues. Whereas this one, you have to go to Walmart, which I feel like everybody has a Walmart at least 15-20 minutes nearby to them. So it really just depends on which color scheme you like, if you like the black and red or the black and gray, and whether or not, like, what kind of cells they're running. If they don't have the free battery and charger, then get this all day. You can probably get 2 of these for the price of 1 set of these. But yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly how this one feels a little bit stronger. It could be the cells in the actual battery. It could be some tuning inside of the PCB here. I don't know. We're gonna have to go ahead and take it apart and then see what the difference is. Maybe even take these batteries apart, see what kind of cells each one of them are using. See if one has a name brand, whereas the other have no name cells. From what I took a peek through the little gills here, and from what I see, they look almost identical. So I guess the only way to see it will be taking it apart. But like I said, that's another video for another day. But stay tuned. I will have that video probably within the next couple of days here, probably for the weekend, or maybe midweek to the next week. I'll try to upload it right after this video. I'll see how much time I have. But yeah, guys, overall, for $80 with the battery and charger, I feel like it's a good tool. You're gonna have no issues taking off properly torque lug nuts, some suspension parts, maybe some brake calipers, because this isn't that big of a tool. It's about, I want to say, like 5.5 inches. So it's a pretty decent little, I would categorize this as like a mid torque, not a high torque, because you are getting mid torque power out of this. The lower end of the mid torque, not like, you're not gonna compete with like a Milwaukee or something else like that. But unless you guys want to see like a lag bolt versus Milwaukee, or like even like the Bauer, the first gen high torque, I could do those videos. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see those. I think it'd be pretty fun to do those. Like I said, I did feel like it had a little bit more oomph than this Hyper Tough. Could be because this has just been sitting around for, I want to say, almost like 6-7 months, just chilling there. and I haven't used it. I did charge the battery. They're both fully charged, so that there's nothing, no gimmicks there. So everything was fully charged. These are brand new cells though, so that could have a little bit to do with it. But overall, if this Klutch brand is starting to release a bunch of cool new tools, something we're gonna have to look into. Maybe if hopefully they release some ratchets so I could test those out. If they already have ratchets, I don't even know. I honestly did not browse through the site too much. Somebody sent me a link that this is similar to this one, so I went ahead and picked it up just to check it out myself, because I always think it's funny when different companies have the same design. And I'm not saying any of these claim that they were this is designed or whatever, but like the Hercules, where they've said designed by us, but it's exactly the same design as other companies. Like I think the Tipo or the Black & Decker, and then I forgot which other brand, but there's like 3 of them that look exactly like the Hercules impact wrench, the first gen. So that's why I think it's funny when I find, I mean, this one was found by somebody else, but when people find stuff like this, but like I said, I haven't read anything where it says that they designed it or nothing, but it's always funny to see. And I'm always wondering if, let's say this one goes out of business, if you can find parts from Klutch. I'm not saying people sell parts, but because nowadays these things are obsolete. Once something breaks on them, they want you to throw them away and buy another one. Where I come from, a time where if something breaks, you want to fix it. Like if a bearing goes out, you want to change the bearing. Fan goes out, you want to fix the fan. Anvil breaks, you switch to anvil. But these are newer times where stuff like this is just throwaways. But as long as you get your money out of them, that's what I'm always looking, trying to find tools that I can make the most money with without having to invest that much into it. There is some tools where you do have to invest a good amount to have something, to have something of quality, because you don't want like for wrenches. I like using snap-on wrenches because the fitment in there is really tight, and there's less of a chance you're gonna round off a bolt. But for like generic things like sockets and all that, they're pretty good about the sizes and stuff. Like I have the Harbor Freight, just like their regular 3/8 and the 1/4 inch, and they've done well over the years. I use them almost daily and have no issues with them. But I have had issues with their wrenches where I think that they have like the super long ones. Those stripped out a couple bolts really easily. They have a lot of play. And another one where I was doing an O2 sensor, when I use the open end, you could visibly see the jaws spread open. So I stopped using it instantly and grabbed one of my good wrenches. I have some Armstrong made in USA wrenches, and those things have been awesome. Had them for years and years and haven't had issues. And you could just tell the difference when you pull on the wrench. Those jaws are rock solid. Just the hardness on those wrenches on the USA made stuff sometimes is incredible. But the Taiwanese stuff is some of it's starting to get up there. So it's not always only buy USA, because I do like the USA stuff, but sometimes you get better deals and better stuff somewhere else. But yeah, guys, like I said, before I start ranting off, from what I've seen, it's a cool little tool. I can't recommend it yet because I haven't tested it long enough. Maybe I'll try it for a while and then I'll let you guys know about it. From what I see so far, it's basically the same thing as this Hyper Tough, which in itself is a pretty decent little tool, especially for $60 right now. I think it's on sale too, or maybe it's a permanent price change. It's $60, so $59.99. So that's actually a pretty great deal. I would pick this up all day long if I didn't have an impact wrench. But as you guys know, I have many, so I really don't need to. But if you're looking for one, this is actually a solid deal, especially because it has a 2-year warranty as well. This one, like I said, stay tuned for that video. I'm gonna take it apart and then we'll go from there. Remember, guys, if you like these type of videos, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and have a great day.